Thank you very much for allowing me to express my love, my compassion to Adnan. I wrote something this morning. It took me 1.5 hours to write it. Calculation. The calculation says that Adnan did serve humanity through Islamic League for 21 years, which equivalent to 1,092 week and 11,037,600 minutes and 662,256,000 seconds. You know what all these come to? Because in our life there are different time scales. Time scale when you are here in this room. Time scale when you sleep. You can 1 minute go to a journey for about 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. Time scale when you make dhikr, invocate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Time scale when you stand up at night when nobody can see you. What time scale Adnan gave to us according to the time scale of Allah? 1 day before Allah is 1,000 years what we count. You got it? You know that? Very good. 1 day is 1,000 years. Adnan only gave us 30 minutes. Over the last 21 years, this equivalent to 30 minutes of the time of Allah. What we are requesting Adnan to do, give us 1 hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours. Can you do that? Only half an hour? All his journey. And this when you meet Allah, when you see Allah, when you are with Allah, you are with the infinity. No measures. Adnan left a gap, or leaving a gap. Everybody was measuring it by the success of IT, of AT, but please don't use AT too much because it has been abused by one of the big companies in certain areas. Have you seen the news over the last 2 days about the Moroccan girl and the Indian girl and the others? The AI has been used wrongly, I have it to say wrongly, thousands of times, led to the sacking of these 2 girls from the company. How human are these companies who talk about equality, transparency, all these kind of things? When they spoke out, they've been sacked. Anyway, don't measure Adnan gap by what you measure, because they're unmeasurable things which bring the blessing of Allah to us. People were very astonished about the success of Islamic Leaf from Google and from Oxfam, and they came to us. Is it only because we use the technology? No, because of the value of the individuals who are using the technology, the sincerity. That's why we have today. Adnan, can you come stand next to me, please? Sister Firdaus, can you stand next to me, please? Brother Siraj. And we miss Abdul Manan. These are what I'm claiming today, or announcing today, that what we need to do. The Baraka Council. Quite often, we make council or boards, ambassadors, but this is the Baraka Council. Include, where's Abdul Jabbar? Sorry. My mistake. Pray for Allah to forgive me. Come here.
Inshallah, you'll be forgiven.
Come. These are members of the Baraka Council. Never ever and forever and never think that your talent bring the money, that your talent and knowledge bring the success. It is Allah, then the barakah. Firdaus, Abdul Jabbar, Abdul Manan, Siraj, and Adnan, and others. Never ever become like Qarun, who was the wealthiest individual in Egypt, and said, I got it because of me. And the earth was split, swallowed him and his wealth. Never ever, at that time, to measure the space of Adnan that he is leaving behind by something is measurable. He measured it by values, by morality, by submission, by sincerity, by barakah. So get the barakah when you are submitting yourself to him alone when nobody can see you. Not when you go and cry in the middle of the mosque or the church or a synagogue and if everybody can see you. Wrong. This is not barakah. When you go and say, I make hajj, wrong. I made umrah, wrong. Wrong, wrong. Barakah comes as a connection between him and you directly. And this space is unmeasurable. No one can measure it. As I said, Adnan only did 30 minutes of service to Islamic relief. We want him to do how many hours? 1 hour, only 1 hour?
That's what you said.
Nice. 1 hour, 2 hours. So I'm very blessed now to stand next to the members of the Baraka Council of Islamic Relief. PhD, so what? Master, so what? AI, so what? Everything, so what? Without Baraka, you become what? Not so what. So here is the message. Adnan, can you come forward, please? So people can see you. No, hide me.
Come on this side. Bismillah.
Abdul Jabbar, where are you going? So, brothers and sisters, once you are Islamic Relief, you are always Islamic Relief. And once you have the barakah, you are always having the blessing of whom? But only of Allah. Allah is something, and the people who make dua for you. I conclude by saying, Sultan Abu Salman, who is the head of Ithar, maybe Nasir knows him, but he was nearly dying 12 years ago of cancer of the larynx. And the doctor told his wife that, khalas, finished. He was in intensive care for weeks. Then his daughter refused. Then they made a call to a camp in Sudan to ask the people in the camp, refugees camp in Sudan, of Eritrean refugees, to make dua. The dua went from Zuhr to the evening, from midday time to the evening time. Sultan Abu Salman, with the barakah of the dua, is going to Djibouti this week. And still working very hard because of the barakah of the dua, not of a king, not of a president, not of a chairman, not of a professor, but of those people that we claim that we serve them, but they serve us. Those people who pay our salary. We have to put ourselves in the shoes and live, or at least understand their life. The barakah from the members of the Baraka Council, I'm very well surrounded now. Yani now I feel the heat of the barakah from Sister Fardos, Sister Heaven.
Heaven, yes.
They are heaven. Heaven on earth. And the rest of the brothers. And those people, if you go without them, you miss a very big, unmeasurable gap. Please, hand applause to all of those people.